Gregory Zarilla writes, hi, AMC Movie News. Do you think we are ever getting a League of Extraordinary Gentlemen sequel? BOTF.
Well, here's the funny thing is I actually worked on League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Such a great idea for a movie. You got such awesome characters. I mean, that could have been truly the first Avengers movie in many ways. And that movie sucks.
So bad.
So bad. And I wish I could say that it didn't, but it really was bad. It was the movie that retired Sean Connery. Yeah. Not just because the movie was bad, but because he had such a horrible time making that film. Because he was also the producer on that film. Like he was making that film go, and he had such a terrible experience making it. And Now, could they revisit League of Extraordinary Gentlemen? Could they reboot that thing? You damn right you can, because there are many ways you can make that pretty damn awesome in many, many ways. But yeah, that first one was just a total, there's no way to describe it other than a failure. And I don't think you're going to see a sequel to it, Schnepp.
No, definitely no sequel, please. I mean, I think that's a perfect example of like, if you're a comic book fan and you buy these comics, like I read all of the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen by Alan Moore, and I thought they were fantastic. And then the movie comes out and it's garbage. It didn't affect me. The comic, I still had the comic. I was like, oh, he's writing more comic books. So he went on. He's still writing League. You know, you can still pick up a new edition like every 1 or 2 years. A brand new hardcover comes out where it's a different tale from a different time. And that's what's so fantastic about this kind of strange world where like these weird adaptations like of your favorite book or comic book, if the movie doesn't hit it, you can always do a reboot. So I would say this series has every possibility to be an incredible movie if it was done right. So I would love to see someone do a brand new take on League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, because it has the potential there. It's all these incredible characters: Nemo, Hyde,
Alan Quartermain.
It's incredible. And what he's done by like taking all these different characters and fusing them together is pretty fantastic in the comic books. In fact, if they just stuck to the comics and just were like, lifted that and made that the movie, they would have been fantastically way better set up than what that weird, strange film was.
I mean, for God's sakes, Footloose got a reboot. This movie could. That's what I mean. There's so much there. Is there ever going to be a sequel? No, because that movie it's not. The other word to describe it is boring.
Yeah.
It is boring. You try to watch that movie and it's got Sean Connery, and you're like, please, Sean, just say something. Oh no, you can't do it. It's so bad. And it ultimately, it's funny that movie killed any chances for a comic that has such rich characters and history. Like just that one film did that. I think that with the right writers and directors attached to it, with someone going into execs and go, here's how we do this thing. Here's how we make it. And we can attach so-and-so here, that you make it sexy enough to the studio, it will happen eventually. Now,
okay, so this weekend, 3 of us, we go to Vegas, we hammer out a spec.
That's it.
We take it to the studio and say, this is how you do it.
Yeah, exactly. That's a great opinion, Josh.